This Xbox 360 is like at most 12 years old, but at least 10 years old. And I know it's old, but it has been used the most of the time. For 90% of the time, this was in use. It wasn't just hidden away, not being used or anything, because it was for the family. But then, for Christmas, for 2017 Christmas, I got an Xbox One S, so I didn't use it. But my younger 9-year-old brother uses it, so it's not like it's just been stopped. No one's stopped using. It's still being used, but sadly, yesterday it sort of stopped working. So tried everything I could, and I am going to have to take it apart and look on the inside and clean it out and fix the disk drive. So these were my stickers from when I used to play on it all the time. But the thing is, this thing is incredibly loud even before it stopped working. So it seems fine for now. This flashes. It's a bit quieter than before, actually, which is weird. But usually when it opens a game, it goes. But you see, I click this. Oh, well, yesterday it was going. So that's really weird. Now it's stopped making noise altogether. That's worrying. I am now going to take out the power cable. I don't want this breaking before I open it. There, little Jimmy. There. I will be doing this on a little stool, and I will be watching a video on how to actually do this, because I actually have no idea what I'm doing or how to open this. I've got everything I'm going to use. I know the tools you need. I've got a T10 Torx screwdriver here. Paintbrush to clean out all the dust. Some toothpicks, because I know that helps sort of like pick the plastic open, and the knife because it also helps pick the plastic open. And the 360 itself. Oh, poor thing. But good job, because it means I can give it clean out. If it dies, then it's lasted well, but I'm sort of hoping I would fix it. I've taken everything out, hard drive stuff, so I'll just grab everything I actually need for now. I'll probably need that. So I have some space to be working on. I need to connect this up to the ta-da! This is going to be a time lapse. Look at my beautiful socks, they're awesome. Enjoy the time lapse. So here's the problem. I've just been able to open it up, and pretty much a few years ago it stopped working, and I did some research and I found out the fan belt was broken, and when I opened it I found it was gone. So this is the old one, and I remember buying a new one and putting it in there, not by opening it all up, but by like whilst it was just took off the front panel and gone in there, and that was really hard. But this one doing this way makes it easier. Now this is the problem. If we open it to about here, the fan belt has jumped off. If you look here, if it actually focuses. But anyway, yeah, the fan belt has jumped off and it's not even on the thing anymore. So I need to grab myself some tweezers, which will make this like 10 times easier. What I'm doing, I'm taking it out. Oh no, it's broken. No, what you broken for? So yeah, the fan belt is broken. This isn't going to work without a fan belt. So yeah, now I've put it all back together for no reason whatsoever. That's an actual shame, but I suppose, hey ho, doesn't matter. It's just a bit of a shame, to be fair. So I opened it all up thinking, oh yeah, it's going to be all fine and dandy. But it ain't, so let's just quickly put everything back together. Okay humans, I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. And I've just finished putting this back together. And I forgot to put in this, the button to open the dish trace, and I was just a hole there. And I was freaking out, I was like, no, to put it back in I have to open it all back up. But then I remembered, it doesn't matter. Even if it was in there, it wouldn't work anyway. So I just thought, when I get the fan belt, I have to open it all back up, put it in there. And then I just have to remember to put this in here. So I have to put it somewhere, or I don't forget to put this in here. Because if I forget to put this in here, then I have to open it up like, I don't want to put it up. So yeah, that was a time lapse of me opening an Xbox and doing nothing apart from cleaning out dust. Because I cannot seem to fix this drive. Now for the moment of truth. Is it at least quieter? Could I get something out of taking this apart? Excuse the mess, this is my younger brother's sort of little cabin thing under the bed. So yeah, I honestly hope to God that this is at least quieter, because I don't want to have opened all this up for nothing. It's still pretty darn loud. But I have to say, it might be just a little tiniest bit more quiet. But I don't know if it was worth opening it all up for. Problem is, I don't use this much, and when he's on it, I'm either not here or on my Xbox with my headphones on, so I don't really hear it anyway. So when he gets home, I have to tell him about what's happened and stuff, that I have to open it up soon and then put the fan belt in. But I'll ask him if it's quieter or louder. Because, yeah, I'm just thinking of a game that I can just quickly load up. I'll quickly open up N+, one of the best games in the world. I'm just going to see, does it get louder or quieter? Usually that gets louder when it starts using the when it starts using the disk drive. It's kept the same noise level, so hey ho, I suppose I got a bit of something. I have to admit, it's actually a whole lot more quieter. I just have to hope that when I fix the disk drive, you put the disc in, and you turn it on, you put the disc in, then you open the game from the disc. I hope it just doesn't go roar like it used to. But I think I've sort of made this quieter just by getting rid of a few pieces of dust. Because obviously the fans aren't working as hard because there's not as much dust in the way. Nothing's really working as hard as it did day before yesterday. So yeah, really nice. So shame I couldn't fix it completely, but I'll probably just have a little, like, a 5-minute sequel to opening it all back up again, and putting the fan belt in there, just because I enjoy filming opening this Xbox. Okay, thank you for watching, humans, and I'll see you later. Goodbye! Also, by the way, this is N+. You have to get the game. It's really good. Super cheap one, quite fun as well. Anyway, see y'all.